Hello, my name is Josie Gallup, and I'm the Communication Assistant at COMPASS. Today we're going to be walking you through a virtual presentation on transportation projects in the Regional Transportation Improvement Program and the Regional Long-Range Transportation Plan. In just a moment, two of our principal planners, Austin Miller and Tony Tisdale, will present on these transportation projects. It is our hope that you will participate in our public comment period, which will be open until midnight on Wednesday, July 31st. Please be sure to leave any question in the comment section below, and we will be sure to reach out to you as soon as possible. Before we get to the details of the comment period, here is a brief overview of COMPASS. COMPASS is the forum for regional collaboration in Southwest Idaho that helps maintain a healthy and economically vibrant region, offering people choices in how and where they live, work, play, and travel. This is also our vision statement. So what does COMPASS do? COMPASS functions as the Metropolitan Planning Organization for Ada and Canyon counties, and we have 4 regional roles. We develop regional plans for Ada and Canyon County, and plan for the future of our transportation system here in the Treasure Valley. We implement. We help to advance regional goals and secure the financial resources to do that. We offer grant assistance, have our very own Communities in Motion grants, and regularly assist member agencies in acquiring funding. We offer technical expertise. We are a regional source of data and expertise in geographic information systems, also known as GIS, demographics, modeling, and we offer mapping services and much more. We facilitate. We bring stakeholders together, provide forum for the public to provide input, and overall, our board makes regional decisions. This presentation focuses on the planning and implementation roles, the Regional Long-Range Transportation Plan, and getting those projects funded. So without further ado, I will pass the mic over to Austin to talk about the Regional Long-Range Transportation Plan, Communities in Motion 2050.
Thank you, Josie. I will briefly introduce what the Regional Long-Range Transportation Plan is, why we are amending that plan, and what the proposed projects in that amendment are. The Regional Long-Range Transportation Plan is required for areas such as the Treasure Valley with a population of over 50,000 people in order to receive federal transportation funding. In general, these plans look a minimum of 20 years into the future. They are updated every 5 years. They plan for the multimodal transportation system that meets the needs of the forecasted growth to that horizon year of the plan. These plans are fiscally constrained, which means that we can only show projects as funded in the plan if we can show we can reasonably expect to pay for them moving forward. So, and with any good planning project, it includes public and member agency involvement and feedback really throughout the whole planning process. Communities in Motion 2050 is the current plan, and the proposed amendments are to that plan. It's available on the COMPASS website, and it's an entirely online-based plan. Communities in Motion includes the following types of projects in the funded list. It includes capital projects, such as projects on Interstate 84, state highways, or principal arterial roadways. And it also includes other projects if they're utilizing federal funds. So this could include pathways or pedestrian improvements. So why this amendment? Well, budgets change. Federally funded projects in the region, again, must be consistent with Communities in Motion. As we find additional funding sources in certain projects, we then need to update Communities in Motion to reflect that. These changes reflect amendments to ITD and local municipal budgets. The proposed amendments add new funded projects to our funded list. So let's look at what those proposed changes are. We are adding a total of 4 short-term funded projects. One is a roadway project to widen Linder Road from Pine Avenue to Ustick Road. The project also includes a new pathway along the same segment. There are also 3 new pathway projects being included. The Spoils Bank Canal from Horseshoe Bend Road to Castle Drive, a pathway along 5 Mile Road from Overland Road to Franklin Road, and a pathway along Glenwood Street from the Glenwood Street Bridge to Riverside Drive. We have more detailed information available online, and with that, I will pass to Tony to tell you more about the Transportation Improvement Program.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Tony Tisdale, Principal Planner and Team Lead for Resource Development. We hope that we can introduce you to our programs and provide what you need to review transportation projects in the Treasure Valley. In this video, we'll provide background on the materials that are available online for your review. I'll describe the Resource Development Program. We have an interactive map. We have 3 reports that will help you wade through all the projects we anticipate will be funded over the next 5 to 7 years in the Treasure Valley. The detailed project list, the basic project list, the major changes list, and I'll also give you a summary of each of these reports and how to use them. My team works very closely with our member agencies, your cities, counties, highway districts, and also some special members. We coordinate funding programs for all modes of transportation projects in the Treasure Valley, or you may know as Ada County and Canyon County. We facilitate funding and programming for roadways, public transportation, and active transportation. That's for projects for bicycles and pedestrian users. During this public comment period, we're asking you to review projects and provide your comments to the COMPASS Board of Directors regarding the types of projects as well as the specific projects that are included in the draft project list. You will find links to all the review information on the COMPASS website. The main page, compassidaho.org, will point you to the Transportation Improvement Program page, which we call the TIP, or you can go straight to the TIP page at this address. If you scroll down a little, you'll find information to help you understand and make sense of the TIP reports. Developing the TIP is an ongoing process, taking more than a year to update. Needs are identified in Communities in Motion 2050 that Austin just talked about, which directly impact the projects funded in the Regional Transportation Improvement Program. Your agencies submit applications to fill transportation needs to feed into the TIP development process through the federally funded project list. The highest ranked projects are funded through various programs we manage. We are focused now on those projects moving forward for funding. The Transportation Improvement Program includes more than just federally funded projects. It includes state-funded and regionally significant projects as well, no matter what the funding source, even if they're funded by a developer. Needs that are unfunded go to the unfunded project list, and we continue to look for other funding sources. Next, I'll walk you through the various reports we have so that you know what you're looking at and how to find information. The detailed report, as you can see, includes a lot of information. Much of it is federally required, but some items are provided to help you better understand the project. This report is about 90 pages. Please know that before you go and try to print it. It includes all the details of a project, including previous expenditures or those costs that were obligated before fiscal year 2025, a total cost of the overall project, funding source, match, etc. A few things to note: projects are listed in alphabetical order by title. All of the amounts are in thousands of dollars. The main reason for truncation of the dollar amount, it's just to make the information fit on the page. It's true that we cannot construct an ITS overlay project for a little over $2,900. This project will actually cost $2.9 million. Because of limited space, we also use some acronyms. We try not to use too many acronyms, but many of the programs have lengthy names. When possible, we provide the acronym with the terms within the description, as we show ITS, or Intelligent Transportation System, in this project. There is a document on the TIP website called Transportation Funding Terms and Acronyms: Unraveling the Jargon. This document is basically our decoder ring. This project also has multiple funding sources, which is fairly common, as these projects are typically expensive and it can be difficult to fund a project fully within one program. The intent is to provide cost estimate as accurately as possible to what the total cost will be. We also show how projects meet our performance measures, known as TIP achievement. These include local performance measures that are directly tied to the Long-Range Transportation Plan Communities in Motion, and also required federal performance measures. Once we have all these projects approved, additional analysis of the performance measures, along with a lot of other background and details, will be provided in a larger TIP document. The basic project list includes just the very basic information for projects in the TIP. It's a different way to review which projects are included, the year of construction, and total cost. Everything is the same in this report as the detailed report. It's just missing most of the detail. If you want to see what projects are included, it may be good to start with this list, then move on into the detailed report to learn more about what's happening. If you're already familiar with the TIP, this Major Changes report is very helpful. It provides all the major differences between the fiscal year 2024 to 2030 TIP and the draft 2025 to 2031 TIP. Projects are listed by funding type and then category of change. New or removed when construction is advanced or delayed, or a major scope change. This report is intended to help you see the big changes if you are already familiar with projects in the TIP. If you're a more visual person, we also have an interactive map on our website. The link to the map is provided on the TIP webpage. There are instructions on the page, but please give me a call or leave a message if you need assistance finding what you're looking for. One helpful hint, this program doesn't work very well using the Internet Explorer browser. Please use Chrome or Firefox to view the interactive maps.
The public comment period regarding these projects begins on July 1st and runs through midnight on July 31st. This is your time to review the information and to make comments on the CIM amendment and the projects included in the TIP. We will have an in-person open house on July 15th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the COMPASS office, 700 Northeast 2nd Street in downtown Meridian. We have invited our member agencies to highlight some of their projects as well. After the public comment period, all of your comments will be reviewed by COMPASS staff, and any changes based on comments will be made or recommended as appropriate. All comments with responses will be shared with our technical committee, the Regional Technical Advisory Committee, and all comments and responses will also be posted on the COMPASS website. The comments will be provided to our Regional Technical Advisory Committee in their August 7th meeting. They will then be requested to recommend approval of the CIM 2050 amendment and the TIP project list to the COMPASS Board of Directors. On August 19th, the COMPASS Board of Directors will be requested to approve the CIM amendment and the TIP project list. By the end of December, we expect federal approval of the overall program at the statewide level, including the projects in the COMPASS TIP. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation, and we hope that you will leave a comment with any questions you have regarding the COMPASS TIP or CIM amendments below. To leave an official comment, please visit the COMPASS website, compassidaho.org. If you have any questions, please comment on this video or contact us directly at info@compassidaho.org or at 208-855-2558.